Good morning, guys. A good morning to all who tuned into the morning live at the Guyanese Critic. Something is, people expect me to discuss on certain things to bring clarity. And there's something that I've been looking at for quite some time now. I don't need to be on the front burner because I don't have I'm not looking for political mileage or whatever. But this is one of the subjects we got to look at evidence and look at it objectively. Right? So wherever it goes, I want you guys to call in this morning, 622-7740. Whether you're a woman who've had certain experiences, calling this morning and give me your take. Recently, a young lady who is known as Shanaz Hussein on Facebook have been making claims on her Facebook page about a sitting minister in government. Right? That minister is Nigel Darmlal. So it's spiraling out of control now, what it is, and the discussion has to be, is there an illegality? If there's an illegality, what is the process after that? Right? The minister, yesterday, the president said, the minister said he lost his phone. Now, that's long after the fact of what is coming out. There is lengthy conversation between myself and Shanaz Hussein. And then I have all the conversations that she is claiming that is between herself and the minister. Now, some of these things are, the content is very graphic. So you gotta be mindful of that. But we gotta deal with it head on. Because there are lots of cases where men are preying on young women. Right? Is this a case? And the questions, we're questioning everything this morning. Did the minister commit an illegal act? The minister saying he lost his phone. I'm saying that's bullshit. Let me go head on into it. What is it? What exactly is it we're looking at? Has a line been crossed? And the question is, did the minister commit an illegal act, or was his actions unethical? Was the girl a victim or a jilted lover? Now, behind me is messages, plenty messages. I'm going to be looking at your comments also. Right? But I'm also looking for your input. Let this not be about me. 622-7740. What is your take? What do you think about the evidence? Right? No, it's not taking it like that. It's not taking it like that. Somebody said, Alexander said, it was your daughter. What? Taking what? Right? So Alexander, I want to know what. What is the offense? That's the big question. Somebody touch it. Is it unethical? What is it? Women from the AFC come out and talk, and people coming out and talk. A lot of people are talking. The question is, what is it? Now, there's a process for these things. Right? If something happened to somebody, something illegal happened to somebody, they go through a process. If you're attacked, you're raped, you're abused, there is a process. Where is that process? It's not social media is the problem. You could put it on social media and say, this is what happened to me. Social media is a platform to express how you're affected. I want to know. Right? What happened? Me hear about this thing with this minister and this guy, but what happened? Now, you're going to see what happened live and direct. Because we got the messages. When I heard of this, these are the messages between myself and Miss Hussein. Good day. Shanaz, the critic here, what is the name of the minister? Or you just plan to shake someone down? Straight question. At the time, I did not know who the minister was. She put my page. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I see you're on one topic, but I want to highlight something going on in Puerto Rico.
No. This is a serious topic. You have anything about abuse against women and all these things? You got anything but that?
No, not.
Well, let's talk about that. I don't want to talk about nothing else. This is a serious topic. Women hollering they're being abused. Right? Is this a misuse? Is this a shakedown? What is it? Is it an illegal act? What is it? What happened? Messages were shared in Messenger, private. Right? Private messages were shared in Messenger. It so happened a photo of a lily. I can't even say it's a willy. A photo of a lily was already shared, too. You understand? A photo of a lily. Not, right? So I'm going to read the comments and I want you to participate. Call and give your take. Right? No. Kavita, this is not APNU stealing millions. We ain't got nothing like that. This is a question whether there was illegal act, unethical, or is a shakedown, if it's a jilted lover, or a victim. Straight questions. What exactly is transpired? It blew up big. AFC body asking for move minister. President got for answering to Demerara waves. Now the critic, who was in all the time. Now look at this date. On March the 15th, about 2, and you guys are seeing that clear. On March the 15th, about 1:39 p.m., I reached out to this young lady and I asked her, is it a shakedown or what do you minister name? Because at the time she put on her page a post that she traumatized and all kind of thing, right? I don't know if it's the lily traumatized she or what. If her expectations were shattered, I don't know. But we got to take a serious approach to this. Please give me some minutes to reply. I'm at work and I am now doing this in between. Well, normally she would reply and you will see in the comments to Nigel Darmlal. She's normally at work. She's said to be a med student and working too. And she would normally reply. The lily came in a day. We got to check is what time. Right? Did he show the lily in the office? Was he in the office when he took out the lily? Was he at home? What was going on? What time? Let's look back. These are the things I got to look at. The day when he sent the message with the lily. Was he at home? Was he at the office? What's going on? These are the kind of things you got to look at. You got to look at these things objectively, the reality of it. I, again, have no political aspiration. I run it for thing. Nigel Darmlal, I tell you, is not a friend of mine. If you go back, you can see how much time I had to cost the buyout. Right? So he's no friend of mine. So we're gonna. Somebody say no making joke with the girl. No. I'm not making joke about the girl. What am I making joke about the girl? The girl is all over social media. The young lady is all over social media complaining. I am asking about what? Is it the lily that traumatized her? It's a straight fucking question. What exactly is the issue? Everybody's talking about it. You have a body from the AFCs asking for the minister to be removed. This is to be taken seriously. About what? I were to go and fart in Parliament, would they ask for me to be removed? Can I fart in public? That is the question. What can I do? What can't I do? Their borders, their lines. You don't just jump on the back. Oh God, something happened to me with a minister. What the fudge happened? That is the question we're going to ask him. Was the minister's actions illegal? Was the minister's actions unethical? Is the girl a victim? Or is she a jilted lover? The questions at the head of my life are clear. Because everybody going around and coming wrong. I don't go around, come wrong. I ain't laughing, nothing. And what do you want me to call it? We will now know if somebody is asking, if she asks to see the lily. We will go into the messages. So I spoke to her, and we had an exchange. She said I sent all the information to Vindy. Now she sent him, that is the Minister of Social Protection. She sent all the information to Vindy. She somehow has a direct connection to Vindy. She made connection. She sent it to Vindy. What did she expect? What did the Minister of Social Protection do? Was there any communication between the Minister of Social Protection? Is there an ongoing investigation? What happened? Those are the questions that have to be answered. Right? So somebody said poor behavior for someone who holds high office. All right. Now we get in somewhere. Poor behavior, illegality. Are there borders around a minister's life? If poor behavior now with a minister, do we figure out, was he taking out the lily in the office? Was he at home? Does a minister afford the opportunity to private life? Does a female minister afford the opportunity to private life? Does a minister have a life? When you get a minister, do you give up your soul? When you get a minister position, are you to give up your soul? Are actors alone afforded the opportunity to do what they want? Will Smith slap Chris Rock and then go say, keep your fudging white name out your mouth. People is, when I said cuss on this program, people say, the Oscars had cuss inside. The Oscars had cuss inside. Where is that line drawn? Where are we? And that is the question that you have to ask yourself. So the messages are here. And she said it 5 minutes ago. I keep asking question. This is not secure. Get me on WhatsApp. First thing, the person don't want to communicate on WhatsApp. Only on Messenger. Now, here was she, when I asked her for the information. Was he the center of controversy while in New York? Because she wishy-washy about the information, right? By the way. Then why the need for protect the predator? Here, let me get down to it when I was asking the question. Let me go straight through the messages with me, thing. So I said, good morning, Shanaz, the critic here. What is the name of the minister, or you're just planning to shake down someone? You're just planning to shake someone down. She said, please, I'll give you a minute. We go on to that. I just need a name. At the moment, I cannot speak. I'm waiting advice for legal counsel. This will all be available soon. I need to know that I wouldn't be charged for cyber crimes in Guyana, so I need to protect myself. Yes. The main fact that you took private messages and put it out publicly, you shared it, yes. In Guyana, it's a cybercrime law. Now, and the lily, putting out the lily out there, sharing nudity out there, yes, that is a crime. The minister has to decide if he will be pressing charges. I'm in the US, so they wouldn't help in Guyana, I think. She's not sure, but she wants to get her story out there. But I can say right off the bat, your story not making sense. I investigate many cases like this, and everyone who's faking always claims to have evidence and cannot. And act reserved about producing. Just letting you know how I look, how it looks from my perspective. Well, me I try to get the evidence. So me I tell she, man, your story ain't look right. You understand? Your story ain't looking right. Right? No, I don't know this about this being a fake profile. And if this is a fake profile, the story even make no sense no more. Right? This is here. We dealing with it if it's a real profile, if it's a fake profile, whatever it is, we dealing with it. It has to be dealt with head on. You understand? Because if all the dick pics what I be sharing, you understand, with the people who I have a private conversation with, get out, I don't know what happened. But your big rat dick ain't an important thing. What's it up with this lily? I feel offended. Everybody talking about the lily. You understand? I feel offended. Because I'm like, what is this? What you talking about? This is nothing to talk about. This is unimportant. Right? But on a serious note, and this is, gotta go through here with this serious thing, right? She said, I sent all the video. Someone sent her a post and messaged me. I have no reason to lie, brother. Then why the need to protect the predator? I do not want information. I can't get that. I want a name. You understand? I wanted to know at the time who's the minister. Right? Who's the minister? You're going to see laugh how this thing starts. Now you got to ask yourself. Was she trying to draw somebody into something? Did the minister draw her in? You got to look at the evidence. What happened? So I get in a relationship with somebody. Yes, I showing them sample. Watch me. Here we going on here. Yes, sir. This is the situation here. This is what you can expect. Yes, sir. This is all I got. What she thought? Get married? What is it? That's what I want to know. Then as we go through the messages, we will discuss. And y'all call in. Y'all call in. Give me your take. Because you can see this is a whole bullshit story. It has to be based on something. The AFC have lawyers. Cathy Hughes is a lawyer. And most likely a part of that woman group that is calling for the removal of the Minister Nigel Damlal. She can't look at it and see what are the illegalities in it. Is having a lily an illegal act? I know when you walk down the road with a little knife and you don't have it in a case, you could be charged. Is having a lily an illegal act? That's all I'm asking. And I'm fed up seeing this bullshit. On the web. I'll rest it today. We're putting it to rest. So we go on. Was he, so I asked him, right? I asked him, is he Indian or black? Was he the center of controversy when he went to New York? Dildo man? No need to answer if you say yes, if you say no. So I asked you if it's Dildo man. I'm very straight with how I do things, you know. I'm very straight with how I do things. There ain't got two ways to do things. You understand? I am the realest thing coming out together because of one reason. Because I'm always real about things. I don't play. So we go in here. I know you're friends with the government. And at this point, I really do not care. But I will expose this man sooner or later. The government contacted me yesterday. And I sent them all the evidence of my story. They asked that I do not post comment or matter and to give them some time because political things take time. Critic, if I do not get satisfaction and they try to cover up, I go and send you everything. I have, so her interest was getting at Nigel Damlal. Now, if you send me everything, I expose everything. This is when the story this is me and the girl sharing information. If she don't get what justice the government could give you, if not exposing this thing, what justice? So her interest was seeing ill fate come to the specific individual. And we're going to discuss at the end of this, whether she was a victim, a jilted lover, or otherwise, what illegality is held in these messages. Right? How come me so late for this buy? Yeah. So, she goes on to tell me, Critic, if I do not get satisfaction, what satisfaction were you looking for? Anybody touch you? Anybody threaten you? Did anybody do anything? Are you of a consensual age? What satisfaction? What was done? And we were going to go through the messages just now. We reached there yet. I'm going to send everything to have, and you can do whatever you want with them. And I know the predator already knows, so he is damage control mode at the moment. All the pictures he sent me, slowly starting to post it on the page. So like he gonna say he didn't send me, but me screenshot, how did me screenshot have the dates? Did I walk with my glasses? Oh shit, my glasses are upstairs. Sexual harassment is an offense, doesn't need to be touched. Yes, well, we will look at what is sexual harassment. Am I messaging you and you messaging me and having conversations of the same nature sexual harassment? So it's a good point, Kevin, but was it sexual harassment? That's where I gotta look at. Do you feel harassed by me sending a picture of my lily to you? You understand? Do you feel belittled by this lily? That's the kind of questions I gotta ask, right? I don't know about I'm dealing with Minister account being hacked. He got to go report it to the police. When your account was hacked. When you lost your phone. Right? So we go on. Right? All the pictures, he didn't send me, but my screenshot have the dates. But let me know how you want to proceed and be straight up with me. If you're going to send what I send you to the man or tip him off. If it's going to be in public. What's going on? What is going on? If it is going to be in public, what's all of this controversy? And this is a lesson to men. Be careful. Not every woman is a victim. You will see in the messages how this whole thing began. If you're looking for a person to play games with, I am not that person. Does me messages in blue. When she talk Alice, I tell you straight. If you're looking for a person to play games with, I is not that person. No, sir. I'm not sorry if I give you that. I'm sorry if I give you, but she said I'm not. But I really know she did. Give you that impression. I was told by many persons to reach out to you because I do not feel the government will do anything about that. She was told by people to reach out to me. She never reached out to me. I had to reach out to she. But she had a... Let's look at it objectively. Everything, the evidence, and I will go back. And we will look at it. Sir, thank you, sir. Can you send everything to WhatsApp? I send my number. And as I write, my anxiety elevates to the level, think body. I have every message and picture saved as proof of what I write here since I never delete the messages. No one has set me up to write this, and it's based on facts and evidence is available. I know that would impact many people, and I struggle with this a lot because it's either I stay silent or potentially allow other women to be preyed upon or take the chance to bear the burn of a powerful man wrath exposing him for sexual predator he is. Now y'all understand what this girl is saying? But history will never record me of being someone who aided a sexual predator. Now I am aware that many will hate me, unfriend me, and hurl insults. I'm fine with that, and I am not looking for pity from anyone. This is the young lady messaging me. Right? Now we go on. As a 22-year-old girl, I cannot make a difference in this world and champion the cause for better treatment of women and girls if I do not share my experience. So she has ambitions. As a 22-year-old girl, I cannot make a difference in this world and champion the cause for better treatment of women and girls if I do not share my experience. I'll start from the beginning. So she has ambitions. Has her ambitions led her down this road? Right? In May of 2021, I wished Nigel Damlal a happy birthday. As I was following him and the birthday alert popped up on my notification, he responded, thanks, and added me as a friend on Facebook. He had no other communication. We had no other communication afterwards. Well, for a lengthy period of time. Because the messages suggest that they did have, right? Can't beat up on her for that. It so happened I liked one of his posts on January 7th. Now, Nigel Damlal did not reach out to her again. She wished him happy birthday. She then went on to like posts. Nothing illegal about that, nothing wrong with that. Thousands of people like my posts on a daily basis. Even young girls, young boys, nothing is wrong with that. That is perfectly normal. On a social media platform, no, she didn't, don't jump into her encouraging. She didn't encourage nobody. But she was there and present. Right? I so happened to like one of his posts on January 7, 2022 and made a silly comment on his post. I wish to know what a silly comment means. Was the comment flirtatious? What does a silly comment mean? And that is why you have to look. That is why there are cybercrime laws. Social media platforms legitimately. They are legitimate and they are a network that people share, like, comment. Just like when you're in public and looking at somebody and flirting, it can be taken upon whether you like, you smile, you give a heart. Yes, people are looking at that. It is a way of communicating. For those of you who do not know. You understand? Good. Just like when somebody put up a vex face, how you know, God, it's what you hating for. You're going, oh, you're hating. I must take on your hating, but I ain't taking on if you put a love. So I don't know. If Rihanna come and one of me posts and put love, she loved the post, and I go and see Rihanna, I message Rihanna right away. Or Nicki Minaj put love, a heart under one of me posts. Will you believe happening there? I love you right away back. You understand? Good. For first time I ever do that, and they use the emoji on my comment, and instantaneously he inboxed me about my comment. We joked a bit, and he immediately asked for my WhatsApp number. I told him that I do not use WhatsApp. I didn't, since I do not have need for that. This is a 22-year-old medical student. Don't use WhatsApp. I told him that I ever need to call or message, I do so directly from my phone, as it includes in my plan, and I do not chat with anyone internationally. He asked me within a few minutes to give him the chance to meet him in person. So I talked to you, and I messaged you, and I said, love to meet you sometime. Right? I don't know how them banish reason, but me don't got every reason. Let me tell you, when I watch it, I had a message and conversation. Here I tell you, me ain't got the time of day for spend with no woman like that. You understand? Message and emoji and I ain't got them time now. Right? Wish I had the time. So he wanted to meet in person. We chat almost the entire day. I asked him to tell me about his age, and he said I should allow him to meet me in person so he can tell me. I told him it's not possible because I live in the US. Well, Papi, you are a consenting adult. He is also. Now all these message job them, I watch y'all, keep y'all thing, I want to go straight into what happened after. This is the story of the messages. Right? I think I should read it through. Let me just read it through quick, so we don't miss anything. All the evidence is out there. We chat almost the entire day. Y'all will laugh at me. I just struggle, but I try, but I get it old. Yeah, go upstairs and bring my glasses now. They're on my bed. Right? This she giving me a statement here what happened. So we chat there almost the entire day. She want no age and yeah, right? But like I tell you, there ain't got no 22-year-olds in government. If you didn't know, Ms. Hussein, there are no 22-year-olds in government. Thanks. So there's a court thing going on here. This is how it starts. Now, this is the young lady's her statement to me, telling me exactly what happened. We still got all the thing for going to the bottom. The message is, oh Jesus Christ, from so far this more was. Oh, from this close I could do a little better. So we chat almost the entire day. He asked me to tell him the age, blah blah blah, we go down. Now this was a week before the death anniversary of my dad, who passed away from COVID in 2021. He had made a post about Guyanese dad on September 9th, 2021, so the details about him is there. He empathized with me and explained how he had COVID too and what he used, etc. to feel better. He encouraged me to fulfill my dad's dreams of becoming a doctor so that his soul can rest. I'll be honest, I was happy to chat with someone different since it made me feel better and forget all about my inner pains. She's going through, so she's going, obviously expressing having inner pains. She's going through something at the time, right? It's very fudgy thing. Made me feel better going through my inner pains. My dad was my very best friend. I explained to Nigel that my dad was a Guyanese and my mom was a St. Lucian. But I've never visited Guyana, and now that he was gone, would never be able to go since I do not know anyone there. Was the intention to link up with a Guyanese, to keep in touch with your father? What was the intention? What's the problem? And you gotta read between the lines. A lot of Guyanese don't read between the lines. They don't use evidence. You understand? They don't use evidence. They don't think about it. It's when I see the AFC then, the president got to answer. It's a whole bullshit story. It's a story of bullshit. It has to be addressed. Somebody got to come and say, hey, this is what it is. Now this that I'm reading from is a statement given to me by Miss Hussein. And when she gave me all the information, in this, she gave me to put it out there. Right? She gave me, but she know, everybody know. Once you give me information, it's getting out there. And in this case, I can't call the minister name and I call she. I don't even know if it's an original profile because she never reached out on WhatsApp. There's another story around how for deal with WhatsApp and the plan and all kind of crap. Now, she father died. Never come to Guyana. She's not Guyanese. She claims she's not Guyanese. Never come to Guyana. She reach out to Guyanese. Want to know the age? I don't know. You gotta get somebody who deals with things like this for know if it's fraud or not. Because I don't fraud. I get straight to the point. You understand? Let me find out what's going on. Either you big, me little, or you little and me big, or something. Let me find out what's going on. Let me get to the point. I dealing with adulting. And the first thing is, if you're looking like you still got your mother features, I have no interest. I dealing different. Me got time with her. Yes, sir. Not to say older women don't act stupid too. But I cut into that thing of dreams and aspirations and all kind of thing. You go through couple man and then come to me. Yes, sir. Me ain't able with no little girl fresh. For they dreaming about me whole day and sending and me never do. Take couple man and then come to me. Yes, sir. I ain't never them stressed though. Little girl stressed? No. You know what for do, when for do it. You know for cook. Yes, sir. Get couple man. First thing I ask you, me at the age, how much man you had before? If you say I never had a man before, it's not me. Not me. I am not in that. You understand? Your government had at least 5 man before you come to me. At least you go through torture, you know what's going on. Yes, sir, because me and all is easy to deal with. Next thing you're traumatized. Yes, sir. You know when for talk or when for shut your mouth. You lie down for the bed for get something going down. And next thing you want to talk about something. No, girl. So let's go through this. My dad was a Guyanese and my mom is St. Lucian. But I've never visited Guyana. And now that he was gone, would never be able to go since I do not know anyone there. So she getting to know somebody there. Right? So somebody is saying, well, Crystal Bliss, since you know Takna, she's setting up people. Half of the comment section real shameful. No, not a joke. And this is a lesson to men in high office. It is expected you carry yourself in a certain manner. Here, this is not no joke. If I driving down the road, me not no punk on anybody. Let's tell you, me a watch. I driving on the road and see a girl from back when I turn around, I see her facial features look like a student as well, like the uniform. I don't watch nothing with the uniform. All them teachers go sit up at the colleges, I don't even watch any direction. Just because of a uniform. It's a turn off for me. Nothing with uniform I watch. Because I linked up with school girl. And school girl right away is underage. I don't care, don't want to see. Nothing. And let's tell you, see when I take her, I got an approach to me. A style about me. You understand? You don't even get a smile like it. A hint of anything from me. I got a dead serious approach with how I do things. You understand? Truly, no, uniform is a top. Because I got in my head that uniform, school girl, uniform. You understand? So when you're walking in the road, a girl looking good. When you watch your face up, is a little girl. That thing is irk me, the thing is make I feel sick inside. Me? You know what people just messaging me while set me up? Not to say it's intentional, but it could turn into say, how you doing today, sir? The first thing I ask is, how can I help you? How can I help you? If you check me WhatsApp message, first thing somebody message me is full stop. How can I help you? A lady talked to me yesterday, called me for something and tell me, you know you look very handsome in person. I said, yeah, no, but just tell me, just stick to what the problem is. She said, I must tell you that you look very handsome. Stick to what the problem is. You understand? I know tickler, it's got me action going on. But not with every skank that pass about the place and every message that I get in a hard on. State your fudging business. Hello. Hi.
In regards to the story with the girl Hussein, I think that she made Nigel feel comfortable somewhere along the line.
Hold for me. I'm calling you back. I want people's input in this. I want people's input. Go upstairs and bring the Wi-Fi radio for me. It's in the den, next to next bike.
Okay.
Hear what I'm telling you. My discipline. You hear what I'm telling you? And the way carry me said a certain thing. Whole day I step on this thing. And people send picture to me. With their face and everything. I know these people. When you say, when you say watching it before, people sending things to me. I got crazy fans. And that happens. I don't feel anything is wrong with them. Nothing is wrong with them. It happens. In certain circles, it happens. Women get overly excited and they're just fanatical about you. At time I talking about Irfan Ali. At time I cussing out Irfan Ali. And somebody send a picture like Critic, you could get this. Just stop talk. This is you on. Stop talk now. This is you on. You understand? Just rest it there and slip in and plug in there. Thanks. When you're in a level of authority, you have to express certain discipline, and it comes naturally to me. Me acting, it comes naturally to me. Certain things are repulsive to me. You understand? I meet two ladies, and I say, Critic, you know this girl, I said she ever met me before, she would have never forgotten me. I don't know her. Straight up. I get straight to the point. And done. I don't care if you're vexed. And most people is vexed. Most people is vexed. If you understand me, you know me, that's a different story. You understand? But me walking around looking for nothing, you keep what you got. If you feel what you got is special, it is special to me. So we can go back to the comments there just now. I want to, y'all have to have y'all take. Yeah, hold on. Hello?
Hi.
Yes. Give me your take.
My take is, I don't know Nigel personally, and I'm treating it just as anybody else, and as a mother of a son. That young lady had to make Nigel feel comfortable, despite he's a minister and everything.
No.
Why would he send her?
That is not, well, I think you should hold your comment for when we go into the messages. Because she wants to see the lily drip.
But how she feel comfortable with that Nigel holding?
She and Mackie. No. Y'all don't see you don't see the messages?
No, I just jump on your live.
No, you gotta see. I reading the thing that she sent to me. Right? I got the messages. I'm gonna show you all of that. That's why I said we gotta go through it. Right? The exchange of messages. Okay. And here what's going on. Because she make it comfortable. They had something going on online for a lengthy period of time.
She take an opportunity of using the medical school and check herself out, because she seems to have a problem. She having a problem, and that's deep. Like, she got to take care of that first. I mean, anything to attack these ministers now, especially with PPP and government.
No, I don't think.
And I hope they can get over.
I don't think. No. Here,
you know
what happens?
I mean, I know Nigel is human, and I can't speak on him other than being a minister. But I hope this is an example now to everyone, not only the ministers, but the young men out there, and how they're communicating with people.
Yeah, let me go right into the messages.
You hear, Critic?
I hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear. You hear me? Why are you muted?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, so,
No, but listen to the messages. I'm going to read out some of the messages, how it starts. And then we're going to get into, you're going to call me back.
Okay, no problem.
Let me look at the messages. So, she sent the messages between herself and Nigel Damlal to me. And how it starts. On May the 18th, happy birthday. He said thanks. He seemed to add in her, the blue is her messages. And he said, you're welcome. Now, January 7th, he responded, as she said, he responded to a message, a comment she made on one of his posts. I'm your age apparently. Whoa, I'm 22. You saw him more than 25 years, so I was not born yet. Oops, child. Maybe we could be 26. Oh no, he called me a child now. Okay, big girl. Okay, big girl. This is the messages. And this is how it continued. Right? Our days are one day apart, so I am perhaps like you. Do you like sharp-tongued women? If we just having a formal conversation, what was your interest in what kind of women you like? Right? Y'all got him, y'all take it? Y'all seeing it? Let me see if y'all seeing what y'all seeing. No, I remember last year I was wish you a happy birthday when I saw your post. I do not stalk anyone because Nigel was asking if you're stalking. Right? What did I do? So, okay, big girl. Are you on WhatsApp? I'm probably the only one who doesn't use WhatsApp. Based on your earlier salutations, you are a Muslim. Why? Aren't you? Right? So, everything formal. Do not need to be. I do not talk to anyone. But all they should tell me, right? But I want to get into some of the serious things. I want to get into some of the serious things. Oh, my mama, may not reach there yet, man. Oh, my mama, is what I do. God help me. Let me screw up this whole thing now. Right, so. Oh, this is the bottom. So we got the picture with the lily, y'all. I can't show the lily because he can charge me. He can go and make a complaint that a cyberbullying. Like said the minister at the CID cybercrime unit, Mr. Critic bully me. What did he do? He showed my lily. Yeah. So let me deal with this thing. I'm a first year med student. My dad was a Guyanese and my mom is St. Lucian. All these things she told me also. But I want to get into some of the conversation. He's saying he had COVID. All these things are regular conversations, right? Let me go into some serious ones. But exactly where I do not know because my mom kept me away from his family. I guess they never like her because she dark skin. So I do not know. I was bullied a lot in school. Here cause of my color. We had the signs of a number of different losing her dad. A lot of issues going on in Miss Hussein's life right now. That's why I do not, so I'm brown. Nigel Darmlad is telling her he's brown. I was bullied thing. He says exotic color. He's complimenting her. That's why I do not connect with people because even people who pretend to be my friends would on the side laugh at me. So she come with issues. She come with she's worried about your skin color and who laughing and who mass confusion. Hello.
Hey, good morning. At what point did she ask him to stop? Did she
No point. No point.
send these messages?
When she realized that, hello?
Yeah, I'm listening to
Yes,
you.
there was no stopping. It went down
Well, then
to
what
she
is the point?
finding out that Nigel Darmlad might have been talking to more than one women at a time.
He's a man too, he has a life outside of office.
No, well, that
And
is what
for
we...
her,
You
hey,
see,
one more thing.
No.
For her to say that she only uses Messenger. Messenger, you can track all the messages. With WhatsApp, you cannot. So she knew what she was doing there, so...
Roger.
And if she didn't stop him from, that...
No,
sort
but
of
again, we ain't gone
conversation,
into
then
the
she liked it.
messages yet. There was nothing to stop. The things what she asking for, he asking for. What he asking for, she asking for.
Exactly.
That is why I'm looking
Okay,
at the
well,
thing.
I gotta go. You take care.
Roger. When she first sent this thing to me, I'm asking, what happened? Is this misconduct in high office? Is there anything illegal? Everybody talking. The only thing they say who we talking about? What is the offense? The AFC come out, remove the minutes. What is the fudging offense? What is the offense? Simple question. That's why I do not connect with people. So what color are you? Very dark. So you can stop chatting with me now. that you know. Like, what's wrong with you? She has issues personally. You could stop talking to me now because I'm talking to you. We're having a conversation here. What is going on? What's this kind of bullshit talk that, you could stop talking? What's going on? You gotta look at the issues as they roll out. I look at the issues. And y'all make y'all decision. She's telling the story about her father. I've never been to St. Lucia. I've never been to St. Lucia since they left. And he had promised to take me to Guyana, but he's no longer here. So constantly about her father. You understand? This is not the kind of thing I would be in. I would tell you straight up, your father dead and you got to try with you a thing. I am not the guy. Some banners look to get through to women, ponditation, console them and all the things. No. I could tell you your mood could change, you understand? If normally, once blood pressure go to your head, and how you believe blood pressures go to your head? Once blood pressure go to your head, you start thinking differently. If you're standing for lengthy periods of time, the blood is running out your foot and you don't get blood pressure in your head. But here I tell you how you get blood pressure in your head. When your foot there up in the air. You understand? That's the only solution I can get to your problem. Put your foot up in the air. I solve your problem right away. You understand? Me and neighbor the consoling thing and some man has got funeral for hustle girl. Because everybody emotional wedding. Because everybody thinking, well, I next for get married. And feel that you run into the man. You feeling lucky that you run into the man at the time. You understand? That's bullshit. I don't participate in them kind of thing now. So it goes on. But exactly, I do not know because my mom kept me away. That's why I don't connect with people, who pretending to be my friends could be, friends would be on the side laughing at me. How do you know they're laughing? What's the issue? Is there behind your back? You're in the pump. You got private friends. You got private color. You got private WhatsApp. Eh? She got to come up and do a live and say, let me see your facial expression. Come out and do a live. I've been affected this week. This man lead me on. What happened? What happened? Tell the world what happened. Everybody there, the AFC there, the president got to answer a whole heap of bullshit. What happened? What illegal act was committed? You have lawyers in the AFC woman group. They don't know that all these mess, everybody got these mess. They didn't run through the message and see. So what color are you? Very dark. So you can stop chatting with me now that you know. Because everyone only likes fair-skinned people. This by right forget yourself in shit. He cannot pick up that something wrong. What part of the world everybody only like fair? What part of the world she there? Hey, told you I like brown. So he's saying, yeah, can I be blunt with you? Sure. Are you married with family or have a partner? I do not want to be too close with someone who is. Such as on the path. They're on the path now. And if I'm wrong, call me and correct me. These are the messages that Miss Hussein share, whoever she is, share. Obviously, the person is not known until now. The mother thing, a long thing with your daughter going through. You understand? A long epistle. But, too many times, men are being caught in it. That's why we have to have these discussions. And I am asking the question, what happened? Simple. It is on the header of my life. Was there in the hay, watch. Was the minister actions illegal or unethical? Is the girl a victim or a jilted lover? Straight questions I'm asking. Now this would not be nice if he's married. I don't know if he's married. Right? So we go on. Are you married with a family? Divorced, okay. But you are single cause you can be divorced and have someone too. Single. So we move on. So what do you look like? Very ugly. Do not you go through my profile as yet? He laughed. Nah. Now that I chatted with you while doing my paper, I have to spend time to review your page. LOL. I know you seem like a political person. Are you like full into politics? Well, now we can big up yourself. You know? Senior cabinet minister with a lily. The only thing senior about him is the fact his position. The only thing senior about him is position, not his possessions. He got a senior position and a junior possession. I know you seem like a political person. Yes, you know. Oh, you're smart. Yeah. I would say, I know I seem to you like a jackass. Because somebody measure, who is this? It's your mother man. This who? Plain and simple. So, don't leave me at this alone. I'm reading the comments. The interactions that the woman claimed she had. The minister still claiming he lost the food. What I'm saying, we got to put this to rip. What happened? What was illegal? What is the fudging problem? You can't just come and say. Me head hurt me when me hear a man attack. Me no want to hear the man attack. It's talking illegal. That is what the discussion is. Can every woman who is jilted come out and say, oh yes, this man is a criminal, he's hustling enough woman. Is that illegal? That is the question. Right? I'm into it a lot. I'm actually a senior minister of cabinet. I want you to hide a little emoji, the monkey face emoji. Right? So, he's saying he's a senior minister of cabinet and he got a little monkey. But he didn't show the monkey yet. She only see the monkey head. You know? But she couldn't see that coming. That this is Lily. Lily shame. Lily shame. Woo! Oh, whoa. And you found time to chat with me all day. I guess I have to get your kind of work. Do you enjoy it? I was out most of the day. And what day was that? Do we have a thing as what day? She screamed, grab this and send them saying that day. It might have been Sunday, and in America there's work Sunday. So I got lucky then. Boom! Boom! So I got lucky then. So the girl don't calculate. She father dead. She talking to somebody who has a connection to Guyana. Right? And she said, with her own words, so I got lucky then. Well, she didn't know how lucky she was till she see Lily. Then she calculated. My God, having to live with that for the rest of my life. Are you always this nice to your Facebook friends? Because I enjoy chatting with you, not knowing who you are. How you know the man is a senior cabinet minister plus Lily the monkey say he said laugh. Lily the monkey. I kid you not. That's uniform school, y'all. Uniform. You understand something? You walk in the road, girl looking good. When you watch your face up, it's a little girl. The thing is orc me, the thing is making you sick inside. Me? Yeah. So if we don't get it out, then have the discussion, people will not know in the future what to do. This is not to stop women who are being harassed from coming forward. This is to let people know what harassment looks like. What makes you a victim? First, know the laws. Hey, bro. Beautiful. Roger that, brother. Roger that. Cool. Welcome. No problem, man. Yes. Right? So everybody running, your man left here, you ain't get through it the way you want and so. Then I'm crying. Girl just go at the wedding altar wait so the man don't turn up. Yes, at the altar man don't turn up. So we go on here. Are you always there? I use it as a means for people to reach me. I'm responsible for local government and regional development, means the community and development issues are my portfolio. So different platforms are means of communication with people. Rightfully so. Man, oh, now I understand. Your work sounds interesting. Guess you have a lot of admirers too. So she feeling shit. She like an octopus at this time. All she tentacles out. You understand? She forget that she dark and nobody like shit. And she making sure she figuring out what going on with this man. Right? What do you mean? LOL, girls, if you're single and have an important job, you must have, you know, and a blinky eye, yeah. Yes, you must have, you know, of one of which you are. Yes, sir. So you know, you're speculating that this is going on. And then when you find out later down the road, it's big excitement and confusion. I asked him any picture. When I see the picture with Lily, I can't get who you fighting over. She should have said, thank God I get out of this before I know. Right? Girls are attracted to important jobs, and there's a question mark. Maybe the job, maybe the person. Do not tell me no. One girl ain't like you. LOL. Do you? I'm attracted to intelligence, not a person like or status. A person look or status. So she attracted to intelligence. The boy sound bright. The boy smart enough, forgot a little laughing monkey hiding face and thing. As a God above me. If you go through me messages, me ain't got the time of day for them thing, you know. And what happened? He went on to make her feel loved, appreciated, then from straight to rejected. So she calculating, I gonna spill the beans. What beans? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah. So let me go. I'm attracted to intelligence, not a person's look or status. So why would you think then that because I have an important job, workmen would be attracted to me? Women. Mistake, right? Okay, I'll be frank. And you said you like sharp-tongued women, confident. Confidence, you put up a thing. You're a middle age. I think intelligence based on what I see on the front. Claim to be single, not bad looking, have a good job and clout. Access to whomever you want, whenever you want. So obviously, You will have girls who want you for all sorts of reasons, and you will want them too. You see, the problem is everybody, the messages run, nobody took time to read the messages. Nobody saw what the message is about. Right? Well, here it gets a psycho here now. Now he realized where he got himself in. I didn't even taking out me Lily after hearing this from she. All of this coming from a antisocial woman, question mark. No one likes me. This bias, see this girl got issues all the time. No one likes me. That's all she's saying. She's toxic. That is what it is. Now, not to say I am telling young ladies who are being harassed, who are being, yeah, buddy.
Is everything in this conversation not consensual?
No, that is why we're going through this. To put it to rest once and for all. But I do not want young ladies who are genuinely being harassed. That is why I have to explain it in detail. There are women who are genuinely being harassed, who are being victimized, who are being persecuted. I don't want them feeling that they can't come out and talk.
That is true.
But this is the reality of a
Would we have seen this if this was a taxi driver? Would we have seen this if it was a King Cutter or somebody else? I mean, this is great content for a new lifetime movie, you know. But I am not putting down any of the young ladies out there or any woman out there who may, you know, have been through this. However, this is all consensual, and she's releasing all her weaknesses.
No, listen to me. Stress me, rich city. This is gaff. This is not. They ain't got nothing to consent about. This is gaff. Look what I'm going down in the comments. I'm going down in the comments. We reach it yet. The action is start yet. We are far from the action.
Are we waiting?
Roger. So, all of this coming from an antisocial. No one likes me. This is a level of toxicity that I would not participate in. I want nothing to do with that. I would have discontinued and blocked her right away. Unfortunately, not everybody is the Guyanese critic and can't pick up a... Y'all see me response time to people? 5 seconds I take for response. And in that 5 seconds, I would delete and block you. I don't take long for think somebody messaged me yesterday and send a thing asking me if I see... Watch. If I see all the things posted up about me. Here. Let me get it for you. Let me show you all me. This is me messages inside. You understand? Me ain't got nothing for hide from y'all. Right? No. Where the messages there? I'm still there. Page. Messages. Right? Where are my messages? We messenger them, man. You see how much people reached from the March, the people reached on the page from March the 3rd to March the 30th, 7,329,641. That is why I'm the realest thing coming out of Guyana. 7 million. 10 times the population of Guyana. I cover on a monthly basis. No, where's the messages, man? So somebody, I can show y'all something. Me even click on it, I don't depend on shippiness. Where the fudging messages there? Or is it because the one open? Let me see if I can find messages in here. Watch this. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Yes. So, Odessa Burma or something like that. Hello, how are you? With all the incident that's happening with the publicity of your photos and videos of nudity, I am shocked to have stumbled upon it. I hope the family doesn't know what you have the wrong person. That's me answering them, right? Yeah, I see down the message in the card there. I said you have the wrong person. What? Don't tell me you didn't know about all of this. If you do not believe me, log into this thing. Log into what? Here. I'm telling you, you have the wrong fudging, and it's not fudging, I said. I go right away. I'm telling you, you have the wrong fudging person. Get your mother out from here. I don't make joke. You can't send it to me and say, oh, I got some. That's yesterday. Tell me about click on some link that's some new picture. Put it out there. If you have it, put it out there. I will see it. I don't have to get a link to get it. The world will have it. And I, like the world, will view it. You understand? I don't make joke. Right away, tell them. I'm telling you, you have the wrong fudging person. Get your mother, sir, from here. Yes, I am not kidding, bro. And the person and the guy, because I don't, here, even behind the scenes, people don't know. I don't depend on no. Hello, Mr. Critic, how you doing? How you doing? I hear, how can I help you? Me in there in that. Me in there in that. Not to say I am void of all the things that men do. No, no, no. But me and them looking for nothing, so me looking no way. Hello, hi, talking to this one, talking to that one. I don't have time for that. Now we're going into the message. No one likes me. Right away, the black in. Who doesn't have WhatsApp? LOL. My best friend was my dad. Now, he asked about WhatsApp. She got back to Shafado. He realizes what's going on. One time a lady used to send money to me. One time, let me tell you how serious this social media thing. One time a lady used to send money to me. And you know, her husband called me and said, I got the lady sending money. I said, big man, what the fudge is you problem by? You know what happened? The lady got a psychotic break. And the lady just followed me fanatically and sent him I did not know. The lady sent money to me from the madhouse. You have to be careful with these things. I could remember her husband calling me and said, I got the wife send him money. I said, you wife send him money? The lady sent money to me from the madhouse. Just messaged me from him I did not know. This case is dangerous. And if we don't have these conversations, we get a shit. Everybody come, yes, so this happened. Minister and y'all happened. What? All I ask is what happened. Let the AFC come and say, what happened? Imagine Demerara Waves is calling the president to find out if he know what happened. What? Know about what? My best friend was my dad. Again, the moment of time I done black sheep, because I don't realize this is a level of stupidness. I honestly do not. Get WhatsApp and messenger me. People pretend to be my friends. They make fun of me. Oh, Jesus Christ. this is somebody with issues. All she talking about she, and nobody likes she. Y'all didn't understand where the problem lies? She wants something to own. You gotta get a dolly, girl. You living in America, they have to have dolls there. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Who's today talking, boy?
No. You got people I put in the thing out there. The thing there all about people are here, they're not here, who not here, who not say. It's out there. Now they're calling me for disrupt me. You believe I could get caught in any political games? I don't like the boy. Damn, I never liked the boy. But this is the facts. People come to me for the facts. If they're out there like it's some big thing, what the fudge going on? Fudge and talk is illegal now? Or fudge talk is illegal now? People pretend to be my friends. They made fun of me. Oh God, it don't done. Why did they? I slit my wrist in high school once cause of this. So that's why I am skeptical. I honestly do not. Hello? 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 Talk to me quickly. How much, sir? Oh, Raja. I'll call you back another. Yeah, them in slitting wrists and that, and what the fudge you think going on there, buddy? Y'all have to look at things objectively. You have to have evidence before you run your mouth. All body talking about Nigel Darnell, let's go, nobody see the messages out there, what the message is about. Let me go down. I slit my wrist when I was in high school. Me? I the gone. That the message back to go is silent. Because I do not look like them. So what do you look like? He's still going on. The boy is a fortune therapist. Pity Lily. Me, I don't care who they be, how they look. Once you act funny, I done. I've known to walk away from dates. I ain't got nothing going on now, but 2 years now, because I get more nervy. You understand? You mean I already took a quick park at your profile and you haven't on mine? Earn my trust and I'll consider what's up. What it means? Y'all mean skinny me be different nobody? How is art? This bias is a setup. Eh? We mean art and trust me why even skin me be different. Because he showed it a lot. And you get skin up for it. So obviously she's looking for see something different. And me bad. Earn my trust and I'll consider what's up. And I told you my age, so not sure what wouldn't tell me why you wouldn't tell me yours. And you said you only disclose age in person. Wonder what else you do in person. 22-year-old med student with a whole load of issues. This is the conversation. This is the thing was spiraling out there. And again, I must say, the president said the minister said he lost his phone. And they done that. I don't know why the president is speaking on this. Well, the president said the right thing. go through the process, report it. Is it a cybercrime? What is the crime? Let me see what you look like. Oh, I'm in PJs with my laptop in my bed doing an assignment. Your assignment is to put Darmlal in a whole heap of shit. That was your assignment. You understand? Me, again, all the more reason for stop talking to you. All the more reason to stop talking to you. Nobody talking about Nigel. What was the conversation about? He take the part, must even know what he getting for Senatel. Ilasi phone. These are the messages of bullshit. Those are not answers to requests, to my requests. What if I ask you to let me see what you look like? It's only fair, right? Because if Facebook picture not enough, then you then you're torn first. I thank you for something so that should gain me brownie points. I thank you for something so that should gain me brownie points. I last. I don't know what happened in the metaverse. Yeah, I know in the metaverse is you put on the thing and suddenly you're actually feeling and thing as that. In the metaverse I walk in naked. Naked as my barn. I put in it up as well, I was naga in the Michael Rodriguez. I put in my purse when I go in the metaverse. I lie down pool, so I say naked with a hard on all the time. If y'all come here, y'all know where y'all coming to see. Right? You know the metaverse? Find out about it. Somebody done get raped in the metaverse. The freak show of the world. So I hear you by, send yours. Nah, you probably already have a collection of beautiful women. Cannot add my ugly one to the list. If you surprise me, then you may get lucky. Okay, what time should I look out for my surprise? She looking for some surprise. And when she get the surprise, she couldn't keep her eyes open. She closed her eyes and she get the surprise. Me? You might even know if I take out a mirror and carry the camera so close. That's right. And make the thing look big. Once I review your profile thoroughly, I'll give you feedback. But if you change your mind, you can still surprise me. Send yours. Send me yours. You are tough. So do not all girls send you their first. And what type are you really requesting? The ones where you said people do not like you when they see you. Now all you request is a photograph. Not the coochie. But I got time on your hand. You understand? You got time on your hand. Your profile feedback is too many. But is who cooked the roti though? Yeah, I gotta read the comments. What if everybody had the AFC hollering that Nigel Darnlal, what you talking about? Just like how they don't have the SOPs. Don't let me get into politics. Let me deal with this alone. Because I want young ladies who have things to say it, but they gotta know what they're saying. What is illegal and what is not. What is illegal is taking these messages and put it public. And the lily and put it public. That is illegal. The tone of your language do not seem US. Makes me wonder if your profile is legit. Bye. You could take some fudging chances. I did Dongan still slitting in the wrist. This but 20 something messages ago. Ain't sure. You taking some chances. Oh my. So send me picture to confirm. I'll try to talk like a Guyanese and now this. The girl never living again, you know. If he knows that this is a setup, The girl never lived in her mother. Her father's Guyanese, he dead. Her mother is a St. Lucian. And she diving deep for Willie from Guyana. And what's the language how she talking? What's the language? Never been to Guyana. Born American. I try to talk like Guyanese. And now this. Oh, let's break down. She trying to talk like Guyanese. I must say mother. Let's break down what I learned from your profile cause I looked you up last night. And sorry, I have no reason to be a fake. This is fun for me. But I'm not like that. How it is write an accent in Guyanese. I'm sorry, I searched your name and typed family and I saw a grown son and a wife. So that confirms you have a family, which is expected. I do not have a wife or ex. Okay. Then we saw some controversies, but I said you're political, so it's expected. So she expected a lot of things, but she didn't expect this. Hello.
Morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Yeah, brother, talk to me.
I call you from to chat to you concerning your engine head by.
Oh, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back in half an hour.
Alright,
I gotta get some valves for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the valves and bring it.
When you're not coming okay, when you come okay, then we'll show you where.
We ain't got no problem though. We just got biting.
Yeah, just buy.
Alright, safe, brother.
Alright.
Once we just got biting, it doesn't matter. So, if you didn't know, now you know. Guyanese Critic bring it to you. Because we keeping no secrets. Yes, sir. I am asking, was the girl a victim or a jilted lover? Is the minister's actions illegal or just unethical? What is it? Big question. Simple question, right? You have lots of pictures with girls online, so confirm you have many admirers if we were to call them that. Nigel. No denial, I see. Why are you hypocritizing? What the fuck? There's a big word. You are hypocritizing, so I will validate your theory when you eat. Completed. Or when you are. Jesus Christ, these messages. I don't know if it's the conversation itself or the grammar got me bad. Yeah. But it says many messages in little thing, right? Is that nothing? Looks like you are looks like you are in politics forever since your face were very, very young. Still is young. I read some comments on a few of your posts. Man, let me get to the explicit thing there, man. Now, you see the messages she sending and he just packing one thing. One message, she sent a set. But you wouldn't tell me your age, even though I told you mine. You look very smooth. You look very smooth. I cannot really explain it. Look like you have a thing with ladies, and I'm sure for fan list of over 14,000, you have a wide selection. With that. She want to own something. She mother needed to give her a dolly. To own it and beat it and have it and put it to sit down however she want and turn it. This child never had a dolly. I do not know you and never paid attention, so this is how much messages down, God. So let me get down to it. If I talk to him, what would I gain? I cannot meet him in person or validate what he tells me. What type of commonalities do we have that will keep us in friendship? Question, how can you left SL 21 years ago but your profile have you going to school in SL. All my education is from Atlanta, and my profile have such. So they still trying to figure out one another. After long talk. Bye. If you are fair, you would understand my skepticism and concern. Since I do not know you, I cannot allow myself to get carried away and give out my details with the career I've chosen. I have to be careful. Bullshit and this buying catch on here. Let me go down to somebody. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me go down to some of the serious things, man. Let me get down to some of the serious things. I never the long story. Let me get down to what the people really want to see and hear. You have 5 minutes to send me yours. Wait, he sent something? I can flash it. If I send you, would you send me yours or yours and do not say you have lots of your profile? One with you right now. Sure, you have 5 minutes to send yours. All she interested in getting a picture with this man. All she whole conversation has started to end is to get a picture. It's just to get a picture. The whole conversation. Nothing else. All the conversation is trying to get a picture of the man. Show me now, show me now. Hello.
Maybe the girl was doing an anatomy assignment and Nigel decided to help her out.
Hey, Rick your ass, girl.
Bye.
Somebody said she must be doing an anatomy. An assignment on anatomy. Right? 5 minutes to send yours. Pretty. At the moment, now you just send a message. At the moment, that's not up at this moment. So you deleted it. Because you delete yours. And they're playing game. Right? You gotta read through this thing. Read all the messages. Let me get to it. If I send you pictures, you send me yours, we chat, video call, get attached, then what? Yes, sir. All this woman wants is pictures. And I have to know she ain't come out, you know. The AFC is talking. Everybody's talking. The president, I don't know what the president talking for. The president and everybody talking about somebody that they don't know. The only body they know is Nigeria, lad. He only for last. For who? From who? By who? And that is the problem with our society. We jump on things. Who is this girl? She's 22 years of age. How did she become a victim? Just show me where illegal in the chats. This is what we're going to. Is a dick pic a problem? All she begging for is a picture. She get the picture. How it becomes a fucking problem now? This is the whole mess. If I send you picture, you send me yours. We chat, video call. That's all it. But at some time, if you desire, so what? So you wouldn't come to the US? He answered, at some time if you desire. Giving her the lead. But wouldn't it be weird that you are with a girl half your age? I want a husband and kids and all. At some point no, but you get what I'm saying. So the girl ain't meet the man yet, still asking for a picture, and gone straight into children 22 years of age. Children left med school and don't want children and a husband. And asking if it wouldn't be weird if he had somebody half her age.
Good
Yes.
morning, my brother.
Morning.
A little something on this topic.
Good,
The
please.
only way I would want this man removed from office is because if we have a no motion, like what Sharon does, The right somebody from the opposition could brainwash you, because if he could get brainwashed for this stupidness, they could brainwash you for this too.
Good point. Good point.
You understand?
He better learn from this.
Good. If he could get brainwashed from this little stupidness, somebody could brainwash you on a no confidence, and he could do like Canada so we could get you out. This is the only reason I would want to move, because he's stupid.
Roger that.
Good.
So, right? Now it's kids and children and so. But true. But you wouldn't want what I need to complete me as a woman, and the age difference would be an issue. I also wonder if how you chat with me, we are having this conversation, how many others do you do that with? And I hope you understand where I'm coming from. How many others took the risk with you and get burned? What's the lifespan of your relationship? She seemed to be a smart girl and taking a lot of things into consideration. So how we reached that problem? Nigel Darmlal never went to America, met her. She never come to Guyana, met him. All the interactions they had is via WhatsApp. And again, I must say, as I say, the minister said he lost his phone. I am saying even the evidence that is there, even the message makes no sense. And everybody's talking, but what are you talking about? Read the fudging messages. They can get more serious. I may have to ask you the same. I do not keep a diary of my life or the lives of others. So you're a player, LOL. Is marriage the way you relate to someone on a piece of paper binding you as someone? Both. None of the holy books speak of it and then they got into thing. Right? He got and me got the message them up there. I'll look at the dissect the messages them. If they are out there on the web. Then we get to some serious part. I do not want to get emotionally attached to someone who do not want the same things I do. So she telling commitment she looking for. This is commitment now she looking for. This is how the message is coming through. In her statement to me, which I will post on Facebook, yeah, I could reach a statement also. This fictitious figure, we don't know who. Imagine the AFC calling. AFC woman group calling for the minister to be removed. Based on what? Who? With the person there is who? What's your name? We ain't know how to know. All we know the other half of the conversation is Nigel Damlal. Or said to be. And he say lassie food. Cannot get emotional with anyone through Facebook Messenger. What kind of person would that make you be? Well, brother, she told you earlier she slashed your wrist. Then people just could get very freaky. Shit happens around them. Right? So we go, when can you disappear? Then when I come, you disappear. I wouldn't. LOL. You are smooth. Why you say that? You can convince people to do things. Murphy's Law. The boy gone to philosophy now. If you want some, go for it. If you do not, it will never yours to begin with. Guess once I come there, you somehow sleep with me, and then you no longer friends after a week. LOL. So if you at the end of a statement like that, you're gonna laugh, you know what to expect. Because that statement follows an angry face. Or maybe you don't know how the social, if you're speaking to somebody, when I come there, I give it to you, you're left me. Or, you know, I can't come there and make myself vulnerable and come and there with you and then you leave me. The end of that has to be serious. So when you say something like that and laugh, you're asking for it. So we go on. Just so you know, the way I was raised is that I would never have sex with someone who is not my husband and not before I married. So I'm not going to take certain chances and risks. And I know you are looking for fun, but I am not. I take life seriously. And I had promised my dad, Shafad again. Where you got content with this kind of freaky shit. Now you're judging me. That's very harsh to cast judgment on another human being. Very unbiblical. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. If this is how man does reason, woman, me, I type of thing there. How you believe me is reason? When it got the reason, me they done them in my shirts. That's it. Me done them in my shirts. 2 condoms in my pocket. Me ain't know how for tag, man. You know? Baby. Your eyes complement the sunset. And who is me? Why I look like Plato? I look like Romeo? Me? First I said, girl, you want to pull me here? You want to pull me here? And I done there. Figure it out. If you say yes, it's done. You understand? I don't know what all this reason is about. It's like he's Plato.
If he didn't know that this is a setup, the girl never lived with your mother, she got fat.
Eh? You know? Like Romeo was saying, oh, Juliet! Juliet! Look forth upon me! Me? Where you come? 2 condoms down there on the table there. If you will figure out to go in there, it's safe sex. Yeah, sir. And the first time, you want to pull me here? If you can't figure out to go in there, you better do a U-turn by the door. Right? So we continue. So you're always hot one moment and cold the next. She ain't done it. She know what she want. Mali be good to when they get serious. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who's this? How I miss something wrong here. They had things with the Lillians inside. So wait. Okay, then the wrong area, I gotta go to the next batch. So we get in. Why would I send you someone else's picture? They still up on picture, you know? The whole conversation will start again. Beginning. Is a picture. Here, a next he want picture. Well, I do not send the type of picture. You do not see my face cause it could not be. It would not be appropriate. Low, LOL, I did not have on clothes. Cannot talk to you when I'm like this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I never hear so much of bullshit in my life yet. That cause I come home from school and was relaxing. Okay, dear, he's still playing into this bullshit. So this cannot be a friendship where it started with you goofing around, taking stupid stuff. Taking. It's supposed to be talking stupid stuff, and then once we are comfortable, then you do the whole video call, voice, etc. You send me a voice note so I can hear your voice. I ask first. No, you always get what you ask for, so this time I get to choose. Bullshit again. The man showed, his name is Toby. She shows your dad. Y'all run that image from Google and see who dad she take out and think. She got a dad named Toby. She got a dad, she don't have a man. I made it, so I do not, but recently developed a soft spot for them. Ah, so you have a soft spot in your heart somewhere. Yes, so she calculated, yes, that's the marriage and the children. The soft spot. She's got the soft spot. You're very careful with the admission. When he was small, it made me disciplined. I have to take care of him and exercise him. So responsible, it has taught me. Man, I want to get down to the explicit parts then, man. Everyone these days are suddenly white and flawless, waiting for hours. See, I sent it without any ads. Like my picture scared you away. He doesn't realize this is a person with serious fudging issues. You know what I want her to do? Come out, make a report. You can make a report out in America, Alto. Make a report as an individual. Come and tell her your name and make a report that they will not reveal the name of a victim. Make a report. That's what I gotta do. The AFC has to be wiser. And they ain't no authority and nobody for come talk about nobody. When they find the SOPs, then they could come and talk about evidence. Let them read through these comments. Waiting for your see, I sent it without thing. Okay, I'll wait patiently to see your face. I never doubt your intelligence, because obviously your position proves you're educated, but you're not necessarily smart. The boy is educated, but he's not necessarily smart. He's a real doofus for fat at this shit. Then you would be an excellent lover, examining every inch of your body as it's a project you work on. Well, yes. I'll be your project, so you want me to explore and do the work, though it was the other way? Hee hee. There you're lazy in bed. Okay, so when you masturbate, my orgasm ripples my body. Is it better when a man is inside of you? This is, the blue is her comments, you know. Let me go over it again. Okay, so when I masturbate, my orgasms ripple my body. Is it better when a man is inside of you? She didn't say anything wrong. She's expressing clearly how she feels. But to make it out to seem like she's some saint, and somebody sends some message, she watch all these long messages I'm talking about. I'm talking 1 hour of messages. There's months and months of messages. Very much better. Hear me by very much better. Very disciplined. You just made me shiver. How long does it take during sex for orgasm or for a man to come? Is it awkward afterwards? That's her saying. 23, the claimed 22-year-old med student. That everybody up in arms about remove the minister. Who, when, where, and what is the individual on? Sex is a crime. Talking sex is a crime. Eh? Now look at the messages. Why I watch these messages? Why I watch it? The blue is the young lady who claiming the minister messaged she. And she feels jilted. And the black, there's the minister. Watch how the message is short. Okay, so when I masturbate, okay, so when I masturbate, my orgasm ripples my body. Is it better when a man is inside of you? And she's asking the question. And he says very much better. You just made me shiver. How long does it take during sex for an orgasm or for a man to come? Is it awkward? No, he answered, depends on the stimulus. Depends on the stimulator. So he calls the thing the stimulator. I call it Lily. He calls it the stimulator. I call that thing that I saw Lily. There's no, it could be used as a stimulator. But the name of it, because a stimulator is an action, it's a tool. Right? Based on what I read and see, the tongue does a great job for both parties involved. 22-year-old med student. After having all this conversation, a minute comes out. all that happened between herself, or said to have happened between herself and a certain minister, is conversations in the messenger. Now we will put it to rest. You can say you saw it on the Guyanese Critic, live and direct. Right? So she asks, so you're a great stimulator? Of course. You would believe this is Romeo and Juliet. Let me see how you masturbate. Is this confidential? Yes, right now. So a message was sent and it was deleted in 30 seconds. So those are deleted. Only he messages kept. Right? I deleted in 30 seconds. Send me back. Wasn't next to the phone. He texts up again. He must see the dog. She was said, picture the dog. I deleted. What you could do in 30 seconds? There's a flashback. Send me back. Wasn't next to the phone. Message sent and delete. Yummy. Upper part now. Upper part now. So you see that one? She's sending things to you. Nobody paying attention to all these comments. Nobody read these messages. She's sending, he's sending. What is the fudging problem? What is the illegality? That is the question. Not everybody up in arms and running with politics. What is the legality? You're going to frighten of attack a woman in a private messenger now? This qualifies me to get a peek at yours. To finish this up fast. So the boy send Lily picture for help her. Because she's a masturbator. Obviously she's claiming that she don't know nothing but sex. And she's masturbating. And this qualifies me to get a peek at yours to finish this up fast. Finish up what? She's masturbating. Ask me for a picture. He show. Let me see the picture there. Not fair. I want to see what will go into me. And imagine, this is the girl, she wants to see what will go into her. By the way, this young lady claimed to have bought a ticket to come to Guyana. Y'all didn't know all of that. She claimed to have bought a ticket to come to Guyana. She canceled the ticket. Not fair when I want to see what will be going into me and imagine after work. Now obviously they ain't got nothing wrong with this part because he said after work. After work you could do whatever you want to do. What time can I look for it? Let me see upper part. I'm so wet. Not home yet. You're killing the mood. Not yet. More things send and delete. So she's sending, she think and deleting. Actually videos she send and delete, but she keep everything else. If you all know a setup, you see one. Send back. I just come out of work. With the understanding that you send me yours. Send me back. I'm still traveling. She sends something, take it up. So now I'm waiting for when you get home to keep your word. Send. I didn't see. Why are you sending so fast? It's flashbacks. It's flashbacks, bro. It's flashbacks, yes, Scarlett.
Your mother is a solution.
Is this risk?
There has been diving deep for Willie from Guyana. And what's the language of society? Never been to Guyana.
Listen to me.
Born American. I try to talk like Guyanese. And now this. Oh, let's break down. She's trying to talk like Guyanese. I must your mother. Let's break down what
I learned from your profile. Now imagine if I didn't come and put all of this out there live, everybody would have still been the conversation. Like it's something happening. Nothing watching happening. It's bullshit story. And the ASC woman group seem like the void of brains run through the messages. They have lawyers. Is anything illegal going on here? Is anything unethical going on here? We can't bash women for coming out, but this is a setup. This is not a come out. Come out of what? And if nobody didn't have the time or opportunity to educate her as a girl, we're going to hear you sending your punani to the man send Ilili to you. Y'all had conversation, you begging, come, take it. It's not nothing. Nobody programming you. What she messages. Nobody programming you. I didn't see. Why you didn't send so fast? No, I do not send any. I typed something and deleted it. Not sending anymore until you send. This is where the setup gonna happen now. Something happened in a video call. Boobs ripe. Did expect it not to be. Did expect it not to be. I hate being a virgin. I just want to let that go so that I can explore my body. When me you gonna have a conversation like that? When me you gonna have, this is somebody sends a story out of Playboy. When me you gonna have a conversation like that? Were you telling me? That can't be misinterpreted. I hate being a virgin. I just want to let this go. She was looking for somebody to marry her. That didn't work out, and then shit hit the fan. What she has to do is go to the New York police, make a formal report, and tell them where's the crime. Or let them tell her what the crime is. Because if this message is a fudging crime, I tell you, half the men in Guyana going to jail, including me. If message like this is a crime, not for we going to jail. We will change that. Though you do not like what you saw, cause you never recuperated or reciprocated or whatever, because she wants to see. Right? I don't know what's TBH. I do not want you to be with me if I am not your type. So I will eventually show you every part of my body. And you have to show me yours. So that we both know what each other looks like. Before doing this. Not coming there so that would be a disappointment. And if you do not show me yours, then I'm not coming. She coming to Guyana, you know. She don't come into Guyana, you know. She got a ticket. She said she had a ticket. Right? Just being honest and straightforward. Nothing is wrong on both sides. What is wrong is this young lady's misperception that a criminal act was committed. If you're jilted, and the thing you walk out like you can't come and holler now, this is illegal what happened. You're masturbating, you're pumping, you're sending your punani picture, you get dick pic, and all of that, we go in, and if they walk out, we part ways. You don't come and say, watch me, show me. It don't work like that, ma'am. Just for y'all to understand how it works. If a man messages you, hello, good morning, and then he starts sending dick pic to you, you did not request anything like that. This is fully consensual between two adults. And that is where people are being mistaken. Picture was up from 18 minutes and you didn't reply, so I deleted it. Mama see that been in parliament at the time talking about the dildo. He had his own problems. Thing been put in mind. They had it busy in parliament with a dildo. Well, it's not dildo problem, it's dick pic problem. The boy got a lily problem. Right? Then you will come again, see mine, and not send yours cause you will say you are at work. But let's test honesty. She sent a message to the leader. You have 5 minutes. It's wet. Video call me. It's we see the kite files. Whoa wet. Here. It's only here you could come and get it real. I don't play no games. I don't pull no punches. You understand? Right? So you might say, oh Jesus Christ, it wet. You have 5 minutes. Okay, this evening, I will video call. He's the kind of man I was got. Don got a ticket coming to Guyana. Wetter, hotter, sweaty. Nipples hard and all. Then the thing walk out. And the shit hit the fan. So I told you video call me after work. But I sent you 3 pictures. Med school and so done, you know. She's studying and so on. She full horny and sending pictures all the time. But as she sent, she deleted. That's that. Full horny. She done with med school. She come to Guyana and get married. You understand what the problems are? But I sent 3 pictures. I did not ask you to video call me before I send them. So not sure why you cannot send me some. Do you really think a girl wants to be on video showing private parts? Baby, if you're showing picture and you can't do it. Because you can't do it in person. She must pull some Google videos and put them up quick and pull them down. And that fool see, he say, wet? You wet, man? Yes, it was a rainy day. Very much so. It was a rainy day. So, going to show me a reason to need you. This guy, the lady just wiggling in the my pants. Yes, I should bring it out easy. You ever gone for look for worm, for catch fish? You just got dig it out. The girl try to dig out the worm. You never catch fish with worm bait? The girl whole conversation, the relationship between them, is she's trying to get a dick pic from me. She's sending the meow. He getting blinks, flashes. Yes, sir. He ain't know how to keep you in the pants. Jesus Christ. Show me a reason to need you. Me, I skin my body push. You will when you meet me. You really think I will come and meet you when you do not keep your word as a man? You're a med student, but you're not too bright. You're too bright at all, girl. I do not play games, do not have energy for that. Your son may be the better fit for me. Don't you think? Me, you know what it means. So you buy send a picture yourself. Hey, for the love of women, boy. When you see a woman ugly, buy he said, by love, Trump good looks. So we got a voice note sharing. Good day, what's up? LOL. You were supposed to respond with a video message. I'm traveling. Huh? Sorry to disturb you then. Voice note. Oh, whoa, surprised you sent this. And I have all the voice notes too. So first time you heard my voice, I wouldn't lie, I heard it first time when you told a woman about getting a dildo. I come across my timeline multiple times from other Facebook friends, so I listened out of curiosity. The boy might have been sending a message to she with it. Yes, I said, I ain't send no picture to you, sending this dildo straight from Parliament. Live and direct. Nigel Damla. Jesus Christ. And I wasn't speaking to a woman. I was an opposition MP who was saying he has a dildo for my dead sister. So he was explaining, same Duncan fella. And he didn't say anything bad. He said, same Duncan fella. Whoa, your world seems strange. They said it to me in Parliament. You understand? So, even in the conversation, he was very civil about how we talk about the opposition. Nobody checking at these things, you got to check and calculate. Oh, you're all allowed to say things like that? It's stick to medicine. I'll stick to medicine. I read a Muslim woman taunting you. And you told her that that's why I do not have some stuff on the news. Something made me know what's going on. Oh, you're all allowed to say things like blah, blah, blah. Nah. They used her to say that hoping to buy public sentiment. But everyone knows they were lying. LOL. As I said, your word is strange. Anyway, I only brought it up because you asked if I heard your voice before. Usually I wouldn't have clicked on the video, but it was shared so many times I decided to watch it. I didn't know Nigel Darmlal was into pets. This is like trying to resuscitate a sick puppy. You understand? This shit could be daunting. Right? You haven't even thought of me or message me and want me to come. All the time you're on my mind. I laugh so loud reading this. Give me some credit. You do not think I'm that gullible? Send me pictures. All she asks if it's picture. Well, we get a picture just now. Quick. I'm going to just flash it by y'all. So these are just some of the messages. Right? These are just some of the messages. Some deleted too. I told you, call me after work. You should put up something that it should scratch out. Do you really think a girl wants to be on video showing her private parts? So they do it a couple of times. Or we got to black the out. Right? So these are some of the pictures. We got to edit the out. Because you can't show nudity. So in wrapping up, let me say, I have brought it forth to you. It's out in the public domain. And we got pull down the video. As soon as I done it, we got pull down the video. And then edit the part. And then put it up back. I put it on YouTube and everything else. And we gonna run the video live tonight again. Right? So, now here was the first thing I have to do. And we got to look at. What needs to be looked at? Who is this person? The person needs to make a formal report. This bullshit can't work. Who is the individual? If the individual consent, I don't see anything illegal in all them messages. You understand? You make the decision. I run through everything. Shelly sing. I run through everything. Everything they out there on the web. I'll read the messages. What happened? What was illegal? Was anything unethical? Right? And was the young lady a jilted lover or a victim? So you heard it on the Guyanese Critic Live. We got pulled on the video for black the thing. Because next thing they say I showing wicked thing pun. The lily. Yes, I can get a lawsuit now for showing the lily. They got proof if there's he lily too. Right? So you guys take care. And you make your own decision. I put everything out there. All the AFC talking, they put everything out. Read it. What is illegal? What is wrong? Simple. And this is not to say that young ladies who are being affected, molested, or otherwise by men can't come out and speak up. What you gotta know is what the difference between wrong and right. And if any lines were crossed. Right? Get your story right. Critic thanks a ton for the info. A med student has better sense than that, especially in the US. Med student is clear catfish. Set up, get set up. But y'all give y'all take. Y'all look at it. Look at it. It's bullshit to me. You understand? Who is you? Where you make the report? Who is you? Show me who is you. Until now we know who's this girl. It could be a man. A big hardback man that he talking to. Right? So they're out there. When the AFC talking or anybody talking, y'all can say we have the information, it's bullshit. And men out there, they're on your citation. They're on your citation. There are people out there just looking for problem. Yes, the first thing when you go up on a high level, like, you got to come out to identify yourself. You have to identify yourself. Even if your mother, somebody send the mother make a post. Even the mother fake. Even the mother fake. They got come out. The mother is St. Lucian and know what's going on in Guyana. Yeah, stupid. How these people come out? You can't even see the profiling and no number. They don't use WhatsApp. It's only Facebook Messenger. Are you stupid? I don't know bullshit when you see them. Everybody there.
Hello? In the back office and your mountain call.
Tell Nelson come and shut out this live. So we're looking for a graphic artist. We're looking for y'all follow the page because everybody in Guyana have the one jobs, and when you put up jobs, you not get them. You not get them. Y'all take care. I gonna pull down this thing and we gonna run it back tonight live again. Right? Yeah, take care.